Is Slay the Spire as good as they say it is? Let's find out in this review.
Howdy there, Glitchers. I'm your tiny host, Megan, and welcome to Media Glitch. Joining me here on the couch for this review is Dylan.
Hello, everybody.
So, what do you got for us today, Dylan?
Well, first and foremost, I just want to talk about something that's always been kind of a passion of mine. I love deck building.
Yes! Oh.
So, ever since I was a kid, I got into my dad's Magic collection, and I've been building decks and enjoying having fun playing card games. I always played a red and white deck with Magic the Gathering.
No. You gotta go with a black death deck. Kill everything.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm all about board control and keeping things just, you know, really plain and simple and in my hands. And that's what I did with my deck.
What are you guys talking about?
But later on, I transitioned
Cards, man.
Right,
Nerd cards.
Let's do it.
We're being
Later on, I
nerds,
transitioned into playing Hearthstone, and that's been a lot of fun. So when this game popped up on Steam, Slay the Spire, I knew I instantly had to get it. So let's take a look at Slay the Spire. All right, so this is a roguelike deck building card game.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. It's really interesting. So in this game, it's in early access actually. So there's a couple different characters you can choose from. You have these characters who are trying to ascend the top of the tower and kill everything along the way.
Is that a whale?
That is a giant whale, and he's awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
He always gives you gifts at the beginning if you do bad on the previous run. So,
I like him.
You can see here some of the elements of the game. It's much like your standard card games. You have the amount of energy you can spend on your turn. The cards each have their values on them. The creatures, what's interesting is they show you what they're going to do before they attack you, so you can prepare with the cards that you play. So you have cards that defend, you have cards that attack, you have cards that debuff, and at the end of it all, you earn some rewards. So this is what's neat about this. For every monster that you fight and kill, you get to choose a reward. So you add a card to your deck, make it a little better, make it a little nicer. And with it being a roguelike, it also sometimes has these random elements. So when you pop on spaces that have question marks, you hop on them and random things happen. So
I love it.
That goblin just healed me to full. Now here, there's also rewards that you can get that give you debuffs as well. So like right here, it gave me a good relic, which buffs the way I play the game. But it also put a card into my deck that every single time it's drawn, it's a debuff. Yeah.
Oh wow,
that's like a dead draw, and it makes a negative effect on you. So I of course am very greedy, so I took all the loot and then all the bad cards at the same time. I'm like, I got this.
One health, we're gonna do great.
It didn't go so good. So it's really interesting in the way that the two different characters play in the game. You have one that's called the Ironclad and one that's called the Silent. One of them's more of a straightforward, that would be the Ironclad, in which you just deal damage and you just kind of block and mitigate damage. And what's interesting about the way this game plays is that the deck building nature of it is really, really flexible. So you can choose multiple cards, you can go for like a full damage build, you can go for like a full tank build, and really just get some good attacks in. If you like some of the more difficult deck building, then you would play the Silent, because the decks in there require super combo heavy, excellent card choice, and using really tight deck control to make sure you get good draws so you can handle the situation.
So each character has a different base starting deck.
Right.
Okay, so then you build off of that based on the monsters. So it's completely different gameplay from the get-go.
Each time, yeah. So this game is in early access, but since I picked it up, it's gone through several updates. It's got several game modes, which I don't even know how to unlock yet. It's got two characters unlocked currently, with the third one coming on its way when it comes into full release. It's got a compendium of like all the cards you've unlocked, a compendium of all the relics that help you out throughout the game. It shows all your previous and prior runs, and it's just awesome. I love
so
every
I mean,
single
it fulfills that deck building urge, and
Yes.
B, that oh my gosh, I gotta collect them all.
Yes.
I gotta have all my cards for my
Absolutely.
deck. Oh, you sold me. I'm sold, and I really. the artwork is really fantastic.
It's fantastic. Yeah. See, this is one of the maps here. I got to one of the final zones there, and I was fighting the boss in one of those scenes there. And the boss fights are really difficult. They take a long time. What's interesting is since you're not playing against other players, you have to prepare for playing against the monsters. So when you play the game more, you get to know the monsters more, and therefore you have a better chance of surviving when you come across them.
So based on the levels, since it's roguelike, when you die, all of your cards are gone. You start from the deck. Okay, awesome. So it makes it to where you definitely replayability is really high with this game.
But what's nice is that whale is your best friend, because when you do die and you come back, he's like, "Hello, buddy. Would you like a reward for being bad?" And you're like,
"Yes,
sure. I'll take my reward. Thank you, whale." And then
oh my gosh, I love it. I love the fact that there's a fail whale in this.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a fail whale.
It's the fail whale. You failed. Here's a reward for failing. I love it.
All right. But that's pretty much all there is for this game. I highly recommend it. It's made by Mega Crit Games. I think this is the only game they've made. They're a great developer. It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. It's only $16. I highly recommend you guys pick it up.
I mean, even in early access, this game looks fantastic and is definitely worth the price, it would seem.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go home and grab it myself.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. So tell us what your favorite decks are, whether that's Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, or Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean,
or even Hearthstone, or Gwent, or any other digital format that seems to be the trend nowadays.
I know, that's where it's at. So go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for this video, and if you haven't yet, hit that notification bell, become part of our notification squad, and then run over to twitch.tv/MediaGlitch where you can watch us play some video games. Until next time, guys, keep on playing those video games. Bye.
Bye.